like he's the evil thing with the Rock Nation. But it's like that when you level yourself that level, like, yeah, you got juice. You're going to maneuver the game how you want to maneuver. Like, just like any white person that runs Universal, runs all these big-ass companies, that's what they do. Why can't Jay-Z do it? Welcome back.
Is it a sus?
How's that?
Episode 47 for Welcome Back.
47th episode, 47.
47. Oh,
damn, bro, you got something with numbers, huh? Damn, that's wild.
Hey, there's a group of people that believe in numerology and that
for sure.
There's power in like the
in math,
for sure.
World alignments
most
and all
things
that. So.
Go back to mathematics, bro.
It does.
So
our genes is all numbers.
We are digital. We are numbers, you know.
Our DNA, everything is breaking down to numbers and letters and shit.
47. I didn't even think about that. That's a bad number.
Yeah.
But
67 though.
Welcome back. Well, how's everybody been? It's been hot now. And now it's hot. 90-fucking-7 earlier.
It was like 100 something earlier in Cerritos.
Oh, Cerritos, I'm sure it's a little different over there for sure. But how's everybody been? How's everybody's been? We took a week off. I think I took a week off, right?
A week off. A lot of shit in the news.
A lot of shit in the news. A lot of shit keeps moving. Just been I've been busy with my son's swim stuff, my daughter's stuff. So I'm kind of like trying to shift schedules around and all that types of shit. But
that's a great thing to be busy with, though.
Oh,
it is.
Absolutely.
So, especially right now that they're at that age of like, my daughter's 13, my son is about to turn 15 in next month. So it's like a very critical time where like, I got to be way more present than I have been.
Shape them up.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then, my son, like, we got to start looking into college for all of that now at 9th grade. So just like getting him ready for the world now is getting serious and shit. So, it's more attention. And I've been trying to like disconnect from social media more. Like even on weekends, I've been like, because I was talking to Juan, like, yo, I'm not gonna be in the group chat. Like I disconnect for once we're done typing.
Mute it.
Because sometimes Compa feels like we're ignoring them, and I'm like, nah, fool. It's just like I gotta disconnect, dog. Like, I need my own mental space. I need to like just.
Yeah, fool's on 24/7. He lives digitally.
Yeah,
bro.
he does.
He lives digitally.
He sees everything, watches everything. He follows everyone. Yeah. So I'm not a fool. I can't. I gotta. Like I was telling Juan, like you gotta also find a way to like post ahead of time, like 2 days ahead. So that way you could disconnect, because mentally, because he was spoken in the last part that he's been going through depression.
Damn.
And like, I'm like, dog, because sometimes you're just getting stuck in the algorithm and just worrying about everything. It's like, you gotta like disconnect and live in the moment, dog.
Have you thought of going camping with like no technology? See how that feels? Maybe just like offline.
He said, nah, not that
Camping?
much. Not that much.
You're pushing it.
Camping? Nah. But you know what? Maybe the whole Joshua Tree thing. You know, the thing that you've done before?
Yeah.
That, but I don't know about official, like going into the woods and camp out.
No, I mean, just like disconnecting from technology, leaving your phone off, or like a place where there's no signal.
Yeah.
So you can't scroll. Just like a tech day off.
Yeah,
I think that
but
would help,
I've been
honestly.
practicing like that a lot with my kids too. These last 2 months. As soon as they go home from school, they turn in their phones, and then they stay there until the next morning.
Interesting. It's funny because my daughter's iPad stopped working. Like her screen is not working.
Yeah.
So she's been off the iPad for like 2 days.
Yeah.
And she's reading a book. So I'm like, fuck yeah.
Damn.
So yeah. Oh, it's a comic, but still.
Yeah, that's fire. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, they go back into finding something else.
Exactly.
My son's back to drawing. So it's like, because it was getting too much for social media, gaming, all of that.
They make it so accessible to just fucking do everything there.
And turn it into an addiction too.
Yeah, that's pretty important because I hear that because AI is like summarizing everything.
Yeah,
people
bro,
are becoming more and
that
more
shit.
illiterate. And you don't even get like, well, you do have the option, but there's like steps you have to take.
Yeah,
and most
to
people
avoid
aren't
it.
willing to like go and change settings and stuff. But people are becoming more illiterate. They're incapable of like taking the time to read a book or read something of substance.
Yeah.
No, they'll read the summary and rely on AI to like sort of give them the gist of it, which I think is a disservice to everyone, honestly.
Nah, I think so too. And I think even for critical thinking, it removes a lot of the exercise of that.
Yeah.
I took it up a notch with ChatGPT. Now I'm talking to it. Like,
You see, I've been trying to avoid that, bro.
it's easier now,
I know, but for some reason, I've been trying to avoid that because I know how much easier it'll become as a tool. But also, I don't know, something dystopian about talking to my computer and it talking back to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I have the voice disabled still.
I got lazy on the text already. Like,
Well, yeah, sometimes I want to type out long ass shit.
and it's
For sure.
If we talk to it, and then you could go back and forth for a while, and then they just instead of going like typing back
Yeah,
and
for
forth.
sure.
This past week, I've just been doing that. Just talking to it, my headphones on, and like, oh,
They gotta add ChatGPT into fucking CarPlay, dog.
What do you mean?
Because ChatGPT, the app, is not on Apple CarPlay.
Yeah.
So you really can't talk to
Yeah,
it.
that'd be a
It
great
needs to
thing,
be
'cause-
Actually, would be a good one.
I love
Yes.
Googling shit while I'm driving, fool. Wait, never mind. Never mind.
That would be dope, though, fool. Like to be able to talk to it. I think maybe Google does that with their own AI, right? Maybe.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Maybe because it's
But
like kind of like Siri, I guess, in
Yeah.
a way. So
I
maybe.
tried, because I tried talking to it while driving, and the option's not there. Like it still communicates through the phone.
Oh, okay.
So like
okay,
having
okay.
it through the speakers. I'll be
Nah, I'm
way
sure that's
better.
coming for like in the
Yeah.
next couple of
Fuck yeah,
days.
easy,
It drops
bro.
in a couple of days and shit.
Or,
And
But yeah, fool. How's everybody else? Anything else coming up?
Shit, bro, just fucking
Nah.
trying to stay busy, like you said too. I mean,
Yeah.
for sure, just trying to get all these creative projects out. I feel like the year's been like a slow, not slow, but flowing.
Yeah.
It's been just constantly flowing. Everything's been from one thing to the other. So it's been hard to keep up with news too. I think you talking about like trying to step away from it. I just have a hard time keeping up with it. I'm just trying to stay in my zone creating. So I consume podcasts, but as far as like news, I've been trying to avoid everything.
Yeah.
News,
it's like
to be
comedy
honest.
podcast
Yeah.
type things, right?
Yeah, something to relieve or something. You know, something
Yeah.
that would like that's funny. You know.
I think most of my breaking news comes in the fucking morning where like they're calling. I mean, where like they're where it's trending on TikTok or like Instagram, and then that's my breaking news. And then from there, I'm done with news until the next
But even
morning.
those are like controlled algorithms, right?
Yeah.
They're like controlled algorithms. Like the Cuba stuff, I didn't really know much about it until you guys started sending shit over. Like that hasn't been on my timeline at all.
yeah, everything's sort of like in a bubble. You know, everything you can cross over to other bubbles a little bit, but you're basically trained to stay within a bubble,
sure.
and maybe you'll follow other people, but you're gonna get all the same news. Unfortunately, I am like the opposite, in which I only get the news, and it's like totally consumed my everyday lifestyle, where I'm like, all right, what's going on in this war over here? What's going on in this atrocity? Like, there's too many atrocities going
for
on
sure.
every day right now.
And that's why I
It's
pay
like-
attention every time you send something over because I know that's not my algorithm. So I know it might be important to look into. You know.
Yeah.
But even the AI thing is fucking me up with that. Like,
Have you noticed algorithms are different in that like maybe half of your content is AI now?
on Twitter, it is
Yeah.
more than half.
Twitter is whack now. fool.
More than half.
Twitter's taking
especially
a
on,
left turn.
especially on videos. When
Yeah.
it comes to like video content on Twitter, 90% is AI content.
Or it's vague posting. Have you heard about vague posting?
Nah.
Where someone just posts something and they don't give context to it, so then people are arguing in the comments.
Yeah.
Just so it blows up, so it does numbers.
I skip those when they say,
It's-
"Oh, I can't believe he did that." I'm like,
Did
"Man,
what?
fuck you."
Did what?
They ain't getting me no more. I'm like, man,
It's
skip.
engagement baiting, for
Yeah.
pretty much.
I've
And
been
they're not.
skipping those.
It sucks. Twitter is getting ruined because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, even like animal videos that I would enjoy, like no longer. They're all fake.
I don't
fool.
trust no animal videos no more. To be
Yeah,
honest,
they're all
fool.
fake,
I don't
fool.
trust none of that shit.
That's why any videos on X, skip. I just do more text, back to text, whatever is text.
Yeah, for sure.
They got to bring back the AI info thing because that sort of disappeared. Everything had like a video was created with AI maybe a few months ago. Now everything is just sort of blended in
They're
with
probably
reality.
just finding ways.
It's like a hit and
through it.
miss. It's like a hit and
they're fucking
miss.
Finding ways through it.
Some of them have it right there attached to it, and then some of them you have to go to the comments to see who asked Grok first.
Yeah.
And even that becomes annoying because now you gotta find whoever asked first.
Yeah.
Man,
You gotta check. That's my first thing I do now when I see a tweet. I go to see who responded to Grok and read Grok's response to see is this real or not.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It sucks that every comment, like on any video now, is like, "Is this AI?"
Yeah,
no,
bro.
it's not. Yes, it is, and everyone's debating that the whole time. Where
And now you have the meme like, "Is this AI?" Like, nah. Now they're clowning me for being like that.
Man,
asking.
but it feels really dystopian though. Cause
It does.
What if we get to the point where like 99.9% of all the content online is AI? And right now, whenever I see a video and I find out it's AI, I feel like I wasted my time because it feels like you're just consuming nothing because there was no one at the other end to like sort of like think of the viewer. As a creative, you're always thinking like a director always has like, oh, this has intentionality, this and that. Even if you're doing a little dumb video, but now with AI, it's like, oh, that was AI, that was a waste of time.
But we might be algorithms too, dog. We might just be living like in a 5D world where we can sense a lot of things, but at the end of the day, we might just be an algorithmic system too, ourselves.
What I think a lot about, like the Matrix. You know,
I've been thinking a lot of meta viewing things in a meta perspective, dude. So it's pretty like it is a lot. You know, you start thinking about like what's this, and then there are layers and layers on top of shit.
Yeah, we're just a few layers away from it being where we are Keanu Reeves in a little, you know, bubble, and like we're being fed all the happy go lucky videos. Meanwhile, we're, you know, our labor or, you know, the means of production is being used, you know, to cater a few people.
Well, I think one of the things that blew my mind on Twitter that I saw like the other day, bro, talking about the Pokemon Go. How
the Niantic thing?
How we were the product, bro. We're going around mapping the city for them, and then they sold off all those mapping rights to like another company, and now they built an AI company, and we were the product at the end of the day. So I was like, God damn.
There's
dog.
like the most sophisticated 3D modeling of the world because of that now.
And pretty much any app that's free, bro, we're the product. Why do you think it's free? Because they're using our data, dude.
Data is worth more than anything else right now.
Yeah.
And money, oil, data is what's
because it's training the algorithm.
Yeah, fool.
And unfortunately, that comes with a lot of cost because data centers are essentially ruining the world.
For sure.
I think there was a huge debate just a few weeks ago about San Gabriel Valley trying to get a data center, and everyone was trying to say no to that. And the reality behind data centers is that like it ruins the entire infrastructure of your city because everyone's electricity is just gonna go up. Even if they say like, oh no, nothing's gonna happen. Everyone's electricity. I think there was a study in Massachusetts. All the electricity went up by like 50% for all the surrounding cities because of one data center. So we're essentially giving money to these data centers to be built and then subsidizing them by us having higher electricity costs.
For sure, bro.
It's funny how they try to put it in the SGV first.
Yeah.
You try to keep track of all these billionaire Chinese people that are there.
I don't doubt it, you know. But there's a lot of, you know, where there's money to be made, you bet there's always going to be a
data center
group of people.
There's always been rumors that there's like a CIA situation there, like in the SGV area.
Damn, really?
Yeah, there's always been like this rumor because there's a lot of billionaires that escaped China, that they were part of political families that are living there.
Damn.
The SGV area. So that's why they've always had interest in that area.
That's a nice area, though.
Course,
I don't blame them.
no,
It's pretty nice.
That's super nice.
We need to start using Mars as a data center. That's where we should start putting all the data centers. Go to Mars and like start planning them over there, bro. Nobody's living there.
This one just fucking saw the movie Hail
Hail
Mary.
I just saw Project Hail Mary.
That's how he's looking into this whole Mars shit right now. He saw a fucking alien movie.
Hey, but isn't that a dope idea? If we're gonna explore the planets, might as well start hosting data centers over there.
Yeah, well, I don't know. The whole data center thing is scary because, like I said, like it'll get to the point where we're living in a false reality because we're gonna be fed fake news. You know, fake. Like right now, just with all the stuff right now going on, like we have our own government saying, "Oh, there's like nothing going wrong," you know, there's no war in Boston, say type thing. And then you look at the news from other countries reporting on what's going on in the Iran conflict, right? And they all have different stories that they're saying. There's like way more damage. Trump is out here being like, "Oh, there's nothing going on. We have control over the Strait of Hormuz, which is like the river where 20% of all the oil is transferred in the entire world. Nothing's going through." So, you know, we are all already experiencing higher gas prices. I just paid like $90 again for a full tank. I only have a Mercedes, you know, like it's like 15 years old. It shouldn't be costing like $80, $90 to fill that thing up. So it's like we're already getting a sense of false realities being given to us, and AI and the data centers aren't even at its peak yet. They're just starting. So that's a little concerning.
For sure.
So the whole AI thing, the powering of AI and the electricity that costs to power them, right? That's becoming an issue where they don't know how to like cool them down.
Yeah.
And that's affecting even the environment and shit.
Exactly.
Isn't that what they supposedly want to invade on?
Is it that's why it's
Greenland?
So
Greenland, right?
Yeah. They want to put data centers in Greenland and then like essentially make it like. Well, what I hear is like a ton of billionaires want to take over that area to make it like a billionaire tech paradise essentially. which unfortunately I don't think we should do because they already have so much control over us. Like they have the power of governments without any, voting in. They just, something like a Palantir. They already are deciding potentially the fate of people, like policing. Something like that one movie. What's that one movie back in the 80s, 90s? Minority Report.
Minority Report. Oh.
Yeah, they already have something like that.
Oh yeah, dude.
Where they're gonna claim, this guy is potentially a terrorist or whatever, and then they're gonna lock you up. And it's tech that is already like in the lead of that.
Oh, sure.
And then our leaders in our government is sort of like, well, yeah, this makes sense. Let's just allow AI to take over, just because it'll be cost efficient in the long run too. Anyways, that's my rant.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the Oscars, fool. So the Oscars happened last weekend. Thoughts? So Sinners wins screenplay. They win director of photography, and the lead male actor was Michael B. Jordan. How do you guys feel about that?
I think well deserved.
Well deserved.
Yeah,
It was
sure.
well
Yeah,
deserved.
it was well
Absolutely.
deserved. Screenplay, yes. The woman DP, that was fire. Let's give her props. And lead male actor, it would, to me, it was between him or Leo.
But you played twins though.
Yeah.
I think that for me gave him the extra step.
Would you
Playing
say
twins.
Eddie Murphy then deserves
And
an
distinctively,
Oscar?
he distinctively played twins. I think distinctly on the screen you can tell who was who. And that to me was dope.
To me, Michael B. Jordan always plays the same character in all movies.
I guess I see your angle, but I thought in this movie he had more edge than he's ever had.
I can say, now you say, they played two different roles, but at the same time, you could say they were playing the same character regardless. Like, nothing really distinguished both of them, characteristics-wise, or even energy-wise. It was it was the same energy for me, fool.
Really?
Yeah, for me, it was the same energy. DP, of course, it was a beautiful shot film. Screenplay, great. I love that Ryan Coogler won that shit. Was fire.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It did feel original.
Yeah, it did feel
felt
original.
fresh.
Did feel original. Best Picture, though, one battle after another wins Best Picture. What you guys think about that?
I didn't get to watch it,
Oh
unfortunately.
man,
but
that's my second movie
Leo,
after
and
Sinners.
then who directed it? Was the
It was the
Paul Thomas.
Paul Simon?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Bro, Benicio del Toro in that movie too, bro. Fucking
killed it.
clutch, bro.
I actually enjoyed that movie more than Sinners.
I enjoyed both.
In theater, I enjoy Sinners a lot.
I watched both 70mm, bro, and fucking to me those I couldn't. I was having a hard time trying to rate those two against each other, bro. I like how they both exist, and yeah, I just think
I feel like one battle after another. The first 30 minutes, I would have scrapped it out.
really.
Tiana
That's a
Taylor,
lot, bro.
Tiana Taylor's role, I like it, but I enjoyed the movie when she was out of it more. Personally, I'm not gonna lie. But a lot of people had the same thing. They were like,
Really?
I couldn't get past the first 30 minutes, and I'm like, thank you, because I liked her character, but at the same time, it didn't do more than. To me, the movie got better as once she was out of the
sure.
picture.
Yeah.
Me personally, like the whole dynamic between the daughter and Leo, like that whole dynamic was fire to me, and yeah, I do feel like it deserved the better picture because even you saying that the whole Sinners. You know what thing that threw me off about Sinners? The whole vampire shit.
yeah.
And even since you said it, I'm like, you're right. Like, that also felt corny to me. That little vampire thing just felt corny to me. I don't know in what way. So, yeah, that's why I feel like it was the better picture overall for me. Like, I watched that movie a couple times. Sinners, I'm not going to watch it again.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna watch that
Yeah,
shit.
because-
Watch that shit a bunch
Because
of times.
off of never having heard anything and then watching and finding out there's vampires, I'm like, I thought it was gonna be like a period piece, it was gonna be like a really dramatic storyline between brothers and there's a lot of drama. No, but vampires all of a sudden that
a great
threw
point.
me off.
Period piece. One battle after another was a period piece.
No,
for
but
sure.
also, también, Sinners had period pieces, like elements in it.
But that vampires thing does kind of take it away from that
It's
period
made it,
piece.
to me, it made it corny.
I love the vampire shit, but it does kind of take it away from the period piece statement, I think.
I
But,
feel
but,
like it
but
could-
it also had period pieces, like the whole
sure. Yeah.
of black people that owning
Yeah.
land, that like white people would pull up and kill them.
that part.
So that's reality too.
I feel like because that thing happened in the end when
Yeah.
he went all crazy against those people. If you took out the vampire aspect, it could have worked still.
Yeah, it could have worked
Because you still have a story about
Yeah.
people having
Yes, yes.
bamboozled these guys and but they knew better.
Yeah.
So either way, it's still a good movie. But
I loved it
could
because
have
it
been
lives in
great.
the Blade cinema world.
Yeah.
It lives in that.
Also,
Really? It's like in that universe?
Well, it's rumored, you know. So for me, I've always attached it to that. As soon as I heard that, I kind of attached it to that. So I've always loved the vampire part of it, you know, because I love Blade. I grew up on Blade.
I love Blade too.
Yeah.
I love Blade, but I think I was already OD'd on the whole vampire shit is the last fucking 15 years, you know.
Yeah.
So the only thing that's what kind of made me like us a little corny on that end, but everything else like all the actors on it was fire, all of them, fool. All of them. The woman supporting actress, she did a great job. Everybody did a great job on there.
Yeah.
Cinematography, the directing, the writing.
Music.
It was great. The music, the artistic part of it, the depth in it, it was fire. But you're right. Every time you pointed out the vampire thing, I'm like, yes, that was to me the corniest part of it all. It was. Like I couldn't pinpoint it, and that was what it was. Kind of like, you know, you get a little
I feel
corny.
like maybe Coogler was like, I have a period piece, and then the producers were like, and then the people that enjoyed what's that one vampire? Twilight. But also the Twilight people are gonna love this, and then they're like, oh, they heard the money, you know. So
That's a money play.
And it's fine that he's gonna own the film after what I think 10 years.
really,
Yeah, I think he owns the film, so he's gonna get the rights back after a certain time of years. So that's
great.
fire. Man, shout out to Oakland, fool. Shout out to Ryan Coogler for being a young legend, fool, already. Like having Wakanda under his belt, the Creed series. Sheesh, just like it's crazy, fool. It's crazy.
yeah. And I think his first movie was Fruitvale Station.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Man, to come up from that era,
And
that's
to bring
crazy.
Michael B. Jordan along.
Yeah.
Love that dynamic duo.
I want him to get away from Michael B. Jordan, though.
Really?
I kind of do. Fool. I want Michael B. Jordan is dope, but I just feel like I say, like I'm not a fan of the Creed movies. They're not bad at all, but I just feel like Michael B. Jordan is very, in a way, like monotone on the way he acts to me. It's just like I don't know, like he's not whack at all. He delivers, but I just feel like there's people out there that could go crazier on performance wise.
Yeah.
You know,
You
but
feel like when you see a Michael B. Jordan movie, you're gonna be just seeing Michael B. Jordan
yes,
playing
every
himself.
time, every movie
Hey,
he does.
he's charismatic though. That
He's
helps.
charismatic, but like, you know who was charismatic and broke those molds? Will Smith.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah, he had range.
he has crazy range. You know, like until Michael B. Jordan makes me shed a tear, then I'll be different. Because Will Smith have done that.
Yeah.
You know, he's done
Pursuit of
fucking the
Happiness, yep.
actions,
was
charismatic, the bad boys, the comedy, the pursuit of happiness. You know what I mean? He's broken every like mold and like even I hate that they try to compare him to Will Smith. Like, nah, bro, you still have a long way to go before you even mention his name. Personally, for me. Even like blockbuster wise, sales wise, like you have a long way to go.
That's true.
Will Smith is like a fucking
He's had a crazy
giant,
career.
crazy career. But shout out to Michael B. Jordan. It was well deserved for sure. Even you pointing out that he played two characters, but even then, I couldn't tell you too much difference from I couldn't personally. Fool.
Shout out to him going in and out, by the way.
Yes,
That's dope.
That was dope.
I thought that was gangster as fuck, bro.
Yeah, that was dope. I don't know if it was real, but I heard that the Marty Supreme actor, what's his name? I forget his name. Timothy. Yeah, suppose that he was at the drive-through and he saw that was happening. He took off. I don't know if it was real or not.
Where'd you hear that from?
I don't know. On Twitter. But shout out to them and shit. Dave, you want to sit down?
I don't know. People were saying it's performative, bro. Did you see that?
It looked performative.
Yeah, right,
There was
but-
photography with flashes on there.
Yeah.
But to me,
I mean, but
it's
he's
Michael
more-
B. Jordan, though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's like it's Michael B. Jordan, meaning like I expect him to be performative. There was rumors. Shout out to Charlemagne. He said that supposedly he felt like they paid the guy that had that when he called him the what was it called the racist terms on
they paid him?
Brits,
What the
the
fuck?
Brits.
Yeah.
The boy, it was a paid situation. The boy that it was a stage situation, and that's what they were talking about, that like to kind of bring sympathy to sinners a little bit.
what the fuck?
I don't know if you saw that. That was going on. Even today, Michael was talking about it. It was like a thing that was happening. So they were kind of like bash Charlemagne for saying that. But I'm like, Michael B. Jordan is very performative. I just feel he's very like that for. That's why I'm like, yo, shout out to him because he deserves his accolades for sure. But even looking at the movie One Battle After Another, I feel like Leo ate that fool up performance-wise. Even like Sean Penn himself. Shout out to him because I got called his win. I felt like he had the better supporting lead role. He did, and he won it. Even the girl that did the Weapons movie, I called that too. Like, damn, she deserves the Oscar. And I'm glad that they gave it to her because she fucking had a crazy performance. Now you go beat the performance, you know what I mean? And I feel like Leo had a better performance than Michael B. Jordan in that film. Yeah, I get it. You know, he's a charismatic person, but you know, Leo is Leo still. I wonder who Leo, like, whose girlfriend he fucked that he's always like, like
all of them.
Like,
well, he's
right?
getting
like,
to them right around like the 22 to 24-year-old age, you know. So it must have been a few years that Michael B. Jordan.
Well, whose daughter that he fucked? That he's being like fuck, because he to have only one Oscar, it's kind of crazy too, right? Like, he deserves by now multiple at least.
That's true,
It's him, but yeah, shout out to the Oscars. It was a good show. I think Guillermo del Toro won, not him, but the movie won best costume, makeup, and I think score. Right? No, not score.
I don't think score.
Not score. Fuck, some other shit. But they won one too, and but shout out to them. All right, let's get to it. New Jay-Z album. Allegedly, there's going to be a new Jay-Z album coming soon. He's going to perform headline the Roots Picnic. And there's a lot of little movements around the whole Jay-Z catalog. A lot of little things are hinting at he's coming back. Do we care for a Jay-Z album in 2026?
I'm going to listen. I don't know if I'd care.
Yeah.
But I'm for sure going to listen.
Do you feel like he has to address all the controversy? I feel so too.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you don't address it and just
I think just like how he addressed the Bay shit when he got down with like, not got down, but like he got the whole Bay and her sister, what's her name?
Yeah, Solange.
In the elevator. Like he kind of addressed it in the song.
Yeah.
So you think this is going to be his Lemonade?
Maybe. He has to address that shit, bro.
There's a lot of
Because I think
controversy,
there's a
bro.
lot of fans that are kind of in between, like, okay, like, say something, bro, because we don't know if you're on that side or not, you know? Because that shit, it's a heavy fucking hammer to throw with the Epstein shit, you know?
And not only the Epstein, the Weinstein thing too.
Harvey Weinstein.
The Weinstein affiliation and
You think he's still like out there just testing his fans to make sure that they're still fucking with him, you know?
I don't know. There's been a lot of like bashing on him. Even like bloggers, like they're saying that he's going broke. I don't know how real is that, but they're putting it out there like it's real. Like if he's like, I guess Beyonce is holding the whole family together in a way where her aura is the reason why he's getting all these deals still. I just know it's just a lot of things that I feel like he needs to address. And he hasn't retired like officially. I know he did it once, but once he came back, he hasn't officially retired. So I just feel like him as Jay-Z, I expect him to address all of that. The Nicki Minaj slander, all of that. I need him to address all of that. He throw jabs at everybody. This, whoever you got to diss. Drake, I mean, he's on the post, same thing. They were all been like fucking, Drake was putting his wife's picture on his stories. There's been a lot of things for that I feel like he needs to come in and just pop it for. And the allegations of Aaliyah, I want to hear about all of that. For.
When is the Roots picnic?
I think in the summer, somewhere in the summer.
What are the chances you think he drops before then?
Big. I think so, yeah. I think he'll drop probably like within 2 months.
What's his last release?
444, which I love that album.
Damn.
That was dope.
Was that 18, 19?
That was, let me see.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's way overdue for sure.
Probably a little later than 18, no?
2017.
Damn.
She's almost 10 years, so.
Damn.
Almost 10 years. Same thing with Rihanna. It's been like what, 11 years?
I don't think she's ever dropped.
She's a
again.
billionaire. She's good. Not off of her music, you know. So
You think she's dropping again?
I think she has to drop.
I don't know. I don't know if she
Just for
has to.
fun. It doesn't-
If she wants to, but I don't know if she has to.
I want to hear her on a different, on the mother side or like the growth. Because, you know, we heard her on the slutty side before she left. Now I want to hear her more on the growth side.
I would like to hear that.
Because it also like challenges her to her pen game. To, okay, you know, you did your bitch better have my money era. To now, like, your growth as a woman. And I want to hear that from her. I do
you
want to
kind
hear
of saw that in her last album, that one song, "Love on the Brain."
I love that song.
That's a great song.
Fuck,
That shows like the potential of like her stepping into great penmanship, but also just like that's like an anthem.
I love
you
that
know?
song.
It's such a powerful song.
I didn't expect that from her. For vocally,
Yeah.
like, because you know how it sounds very vintagey. Like, I didn't expect that song out of her.
if you're saying like if she's to be mature, I feel like her next
That-
album would be all
Yeah,
that vibe, you know.
Love on the Brain
Release
is
it, you know, that'd be dope.
Yeah, for Love on the Brain is damn. That's the song. Probably one of my favorite Rihanna songs.
It's powerful,
It's
man.
oof,
Yeah.
sheesh. Yeah, but yeah, Jay-Z, we need that album, and we need you to address everybody and pop it, fool. Fuck subliminals. He loves to throw subliminals. I want it to be direct, and let the motherfuckers know that you run hip hop. Because, you know, there's like the narrative of like he's an evil thing with the Rock Nation, but it's like that when you level yourself that level, like, yeah, you got juice. You're going to maneuver the game how you want to maneuver. Like, just like any white person that runs Universal, runs all these big-ass companies, that's what they do. Why can't Jay-Z do it? That's why I don't understand the community that try to bash Rock Nation. I'm like, yeah, they're a mafia. Who gives a fuck? Just like everybody else. Everybody else runs like a mafia as well. Why can't he do it? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let him run however he wants to run it.
I think he just needs to run Fellas in Paris Part 2, you know, and that would fix everything.
With the A?
Yeah.
What?
Ye needs to
You
come
know
back
what?
to, well,
Hey,
he
like
is
Fellas
having
in
a,
Paris. Hey, that
actually a
would break
crazy
the
time
internet.
right
That
now.
would have break the
That
internet.
would break the
fool.
internet, bro.
That would have break the
sure.
internet. I don't think he'll do it though. I think Kanye West crossed the line when they brought out Beyonce's kids to. Remember?
Yeah.
When he mentioned like the bully, one of them.
He was
is,
going on those rants on Twitter.
Yeah, he was going on.
Did you guys try buying the tickets?
Huh?
Did
I
you guys
didn't.
start buying tickets?
I didn't. It was like what, 1 million people queue?
Yeah. Pretty
Bro, from what I saw from his Mexico one, I was not excited to like see him in
Yeah,
concert.
same.
It's like
I don't want to see his daughter.
I love the songs.
You-
I love the nostalgia, but he's standing there like it's not that much
The
of a
photos go hard,
performance.
though. The
The
photos,
photos
are
go
so
hard,
good.
go hard. But I don't want to see his daughter talking about Westy. Get the fuck out of the stage, girl. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be a good producer though.
Hey,
No,
but
I think so too. I think
She's
so too.
producing for
she's
Wayne's
gonna have,
son
like-
now.
I think so too. Yeah, she's producing. I think she just got signed to a Gamma.
Oh shit.
She has a record deal already.
No
oh
way.
shit.
Yeah, so I see that too. I see her because
got
I
a little
think
future.
yeah, for sure. She has a future in music. I think she has a good taste.
Yeah.
and because no, she has a good taste in music for sure. Of course, so she's gonna have good taste. But yeah, hey, Kanye West, the GOAT. He's a GOAT for a reason, fool.
Yeah,
Like to me, it just shows like he can, you know. Yeah, he's done a lot of fucked up shit, but at the end, like as long as he's not one of
What
the
if he doesn't
Epstein-
address it? How would you feel, bro?
Oh, Jay-Z?
Yeah.
I would feel whack about it. Because he has to address it. Like, don't pop out if you ain't gonna address none of that, fool.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
I need you to throw jabs at Kanye West. Everybody has to be addressed, fool. Everybody. Everybody that disrespected your wife, they have to be addressed. Pop it. Unapologetically pop it.
Like a diss album.
Yeah, I would, fool. Bam, just straight up, like 12 records. Don't give me a long. Don't give me John Legend on a record. I don't want to hear John Legend no more.
I agree, bro.
Shout out John Legend. I do not want to hear Justin Timberlake on your shit. You know, bring out fucking Baby Kim on it. Bring out all
I don't know,
the
not Baby
youth.
Keem.
I want to hear him like with the youth. Like try to work with Don Toliver, people that are pushing the culture forward.
I don't know.
I think Jay-Z could do it in the best way. He's done it.
think so?
I think he's always done it, fool. I think he's the one that everybody followed his blueprint. Even like Drake followed his blueprint because Jay-Z's one thing that he's always done is always attach himself to whoever's hot. Frank Ocean. Even Frank Ocean blessing his Watch the Throne album. I just feel like he's always been good at that, of putting the young talent and not corny in a corny way. Like he does it his way still. But yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully Pharrell's on there producing.
Hell yeah.
No Kanye West. After finding out about his kid shit, like, no, never mind, no Kanye West. And, Pharrell on there and the clips, Kendrick. I need Kendrick on there for sure. And just pop it, pop that shit, fool. Diss motherfuckers and let them know that you are the fucking 3-4 time billionaire. Like, let them know, dog. Like, you run hip hop, you run the culture, and you are the biggest figure in music right now for us, my opinion. All right, let's get to what else we got. Let's go to the 900's favorite artist, Drug Harlow.
Who?
Yeah.
Drug Harlow dropped an album.
Oh, dude. Yeah,
Monica. It's an R&B soul
You have
album.
you heard the thing about the name?
Yes, so let's get to it first.
That's crazy.
There's been a lot of backlash from it, right? He had an interview with, I think it was New York Times. Or was it Billboard?
No, I don't know who it was, bro.
But it was a white medium for sure.
For sure.
And then he spoke on him being more blacker and leaning
Yeah.
more into black music, and he loves black music, and it's just like let's talk about the album first. Did you hear? You heard it?
I did. I kind of enjoyed the album. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
It's not rapping. It's not like singing. It's more like a Drake kind of like singing, like a Mac Miller kind of singing. So, and I love like soul and like R&B. So the undertones, the production for me, it was there. You know.
Yeah.
Sonically, I mean, for his vocals, bro, it wasn't there. Like, to be honest, but sonically, like, it was dope.
Yeah.
I fuck with
I
it.
did see a lot of like back and forth. The people did like it and people didn't like it.
Yeah.
So to me, whenever I see that, it's always like a good thing.
Yeah, for
that
sure.
That means that he risked, he took some risks. I'm gonna check it out, but
And I did fuck with that because, you know, for him, you expect someone like him to go like the Post Malone route.
Yeah.
So I feel like
You're right.
it was dope that he did this, you know, like clearly he's going not the route he's supposed to be going. I just feel like attaching neo soul to it was a wrong move. And also the black statements was kind of not good. And I get it, he comes from the Drewski world, but
yeah,
it hurt him, bro. It hurt him.
there was a lot of things against him. It was like you did your promo run with white people.
I think that too.
You packaged it in a way where like even the little rocking the little hat like you KRS One.
Hat, it was not in there.
Even the name. There's like a skit that came to light of I think a black comedian of Monica, the name.
Yeah.
That is, you know, Monica, my Nick.
Yeah.
So they said that he maybe tried to be funny with it.
For sure.
It was just a lot of bad things, a lot of bad framing for his promo run.
Yeah.
And that affected him out. People were just clowning him, you know, all fucking weekend on Twitter.
Oh, sure.
And it just became
But maybe he might be getting what he wanted because he comes from that Drewski world, so he's getting the attention on the album, you know? So it could be that.
And then his last album was very like whack.
Yeah, it came and went.
It came and went. It was like 2 days of promo that came and went. So I just feel like maybe it was a good way to do it, to ruffle feathers.
Maybe it was strategy.
And strategy.
Yeah, maybe it was planned to go this way, you know?
Yeah.
For sure. Because he comes from the Drewski world. So
He does.
they
He does.
do the skits, they do the stuff that's going to get the attention.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah.
It's honestly a good strategy because you do get like, it's like rage baiting and then you pivot because eventually people are just going to be seeing you online. And after some time, you're like, all right, this guy exists.
Yeah.
They pivot, they do something you like, and suddenly you're a fan. So it's all part of the, you know, there's a lot of marketing people behind them that I'm sure they know what they're doing.
Exactly. And even like talking about like skipping over to like La Russell, it could be that because he got signed, now they're thinking of different angles of approaching the way he gets attention, you know, and going all these crazy things he's saying, he's getting attention. Is that the end goal? I don't know.
Yeah, go for it. Let's talk about it. Russell got to getting backlash for.
And you said you fuck with it, no? What he said?
He framed it through like a very like religious, godly thing where like everybody started with love, and then obviously, you know, like the Epstein and Hitler, like kind of like saying like we all came from like the same.
Yeah.
So I got that angle, but right now on the tone of the country,
for sure, bro. It's the wrong timing.
Like the wrong timing, the whole Israel, and then you bring Hitler into the mix, then you bring Epstein into the mix. It was just like,
Damn,
and then he just threw Malcolm in there, like he just threw Malcolm X in there somehow. Like, why the fuck is he attached to these people?
Yeah, you're right. So
insane.
it was just like the framing of it all. It seemed very intentional, right? Because he said it like his producer told him like, "Hey, you shouldn't release this." Like, nah,
and that's a hook. That video with starting like that, that's a hook. Now you want to listen, and you're gonna stop in whatever you're doing and listen. Like, I don't know, like
that's
some of this stuff could be strategic, you know?
Yeah, you're right. And because we are living in the world where even hate gets you paid now. Like even if you're the most hated, it gets motherfuckers paid. You know. Yeah. So maybe it is that strategy where, like even like going back to Jack Harlow. If he comes back, like let's say with another EP this year, full, and if he delivers one great record, people are gonna be like, "Oh shit, you know what? Yeah, let's rock with this." So you're right. Like it kind of like warms him up for the switch up for everybody else because he might fucking come with like a Cesar single later on, and next you know, all of a sudden we all love Jack Harlow again.
Bro, the hat is crazy.
Yeah, the hat.
There's a play there, fool, for sure, dog. Because the hat is wild, dog. Yeah, there's a play there, dog, for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess it's just the way music is moving. It's because music it isn't in a down spiral for sales.
But it's
hip-hop.
like you need the hate, like you said, like when something's getting hate and love, you know, it's like maybe it's good because that's why it's getting the hate, you know.
Yep. Don Toliver's album too.
Yeah,
I saw a lot of hate and a lot of greatness to it. There was like a lot of back and forth, and I heard it, and I like that he took this risk to be different, and I like the album a lot. So like I think just staying. Avoiding like what 21 Savage and a lot of these artists are just they do give you the same thing over and over again.
Nothing's sticking from artists like them right now. Nothing's sticking, bro.
I think people want to see you take that risk.
They've been dropping and nothing sticks.
Nothing is sticking. I saw fucking Gilly and Wallow like they were like getting mad at everybody for like I guess going like anti-Drake, like blaming everybody for like the way the music is. Like nah, fool, it's forcing everybody to be more creative. Period. And it's just
why has Drake been so quiet though?
He hasn't been quiet.
I haven't seen any releases or anything.
Oh, they've been leaking, fool.
He's always been that guy who leaks his own records.
Yeah, he like throws out feelers, right?
Yeah,
Just to see, does my fan like them? And then maybe he'll
if it picks up, he'll make a video, shoot a video, release the
but
song.
But he's catering to his main fans. He can't do no wrong with that.
I feel like he's lost his confidence, bro. Yeah. I feel like he doesn't know what direction to go.
Every month, records get leaked. Literally every month. And even academics is previewing a couple. But it's just like nothing is sticking. Even the samples aren't sticking. Like, you know how they'll throw a sample?
And you can see he's reaching now because the Schoolboy came up in the song. So you can see
Schoolboy
he's
Q,
reaching
he's
now.
reaching,
Now he's reaching to get a response, you know, because he wants attention. You know?
He did Schoolboy Q, and then people right away they brought up McConan. Like, what do you mean? Look at McConan, you know? He was signed to you, now he's flipping burgers. Chill.
True.
So, yeah, he's reaching. He's for sure reaching. And it's like, he doesn't have the confidence no more.
Maybe he doesn't have songs to steal anymore, you know?
That there's been a lot of that too. A lot of artists recently are coming out from like the what's it called, SoundCloud, and then the bully he's been stealing even recently reselling sounds and stuff. So even that, people are trying to justify, well, he's just paying homage. I hate when they do that. Like, man, didn't we cancel fucking the guy that did the This Is America for paying
Chávez?
homage? Yeah. It's like, you see how we like pick and choose? Like, we canceled that for music. He hasn't hit the same no more. But then we try to like justify Drake's fuck shit. Like, he's paying homage. He's like, nah, man, that fool's running out of.
He's running out of accents.
Accents. But also, somebody pointed something out. OVO 40's not around.
Oh yeah.
He hasn't been around the last 3 albums.
Yeah.
And he has MS. So that could probably be the issue.
Yeah, he was a pivotal point to his career early on.
He's everything.
Sure. Production, like.
Yeah, he was everything for that food, dog. So that's like sound waves being gone from Kendrick's side.
Yeah.
That's gonna shift everything, fool. So I'm like, damn, maybe that would be it.
Could be, yeah, for sure.
Maybe that could be it. But let's get to it. So Cuba had a power grid failure, the biggest one so far, and I believe it was 8 days without power.
It's been some time, man. I don't know the specifics around that, but the United States has basically been blocking any oil from going in. They are like 100% reliant on oil. Their hospitals, their electricity, everything. So just a few weeks ago, Russia trying to send like humanitarian aid through oil tankers, and the United States is blocking it. So we're essentially fighting a lot of fronts.
I call bullshit on that though.
I don't know, man. We're when it comes to oil, the United States is there. You know.
Yeah. But I'm just saying to trust Cuba, even with those reports. The own Cubans that are in other countries have been saying that the last couple months that Mexico's been sending aid to their country, and that food is not reaching the people. That the own government is just holding it back and selling it back to the community instead of giving it to the community. And even the last couple months, probably like the last 6 months, because I've been watching a lot of content that's Cuban in Mexico.
Yeah.
A lot of content from that. And a lot of them have been saying that for the last almost a year, for like that. Cuba has been managing the aid that's been coming in, and it's not even touching the people no more. There's been power failures for the last year and change, where you can only use power 4 hours out of the day, and the rest of the time is nighttime. So this ain't nothing new. But also, you know what? If Cuba decides to align with our enemies, like, fuck them. You know what I mean? I'm like,
who would they be aligning with in that
Russia,
situation?
right?
I don't know. That's a slippery slope.
Because
That's a bold statement.
Because
they publicly has always been said that they've been cool with Russia and anti-U.S. rhetoric for the longest, and they're all pro this, pro that, pro always the communist fucking country. So I'm like, like you whether align with them than align with us. Like, of course we're gonna fucking treat you like that.
I'm of the opinion that if you love your country, you would like openly. Criticize it because you want it to be its best version. And I don't know, man, the United States has been like on the wrong side of a lot of things lately.
Yeah.
We are essentially attacking another country on behalf of another foreign country. Meanwhile, we're not helping this crisis in Cuba going on. So on top of that, with the Venezuela situation that happened a few weeks ago. Now Trump is trying to take over, or he's hinted at trying to take Iran's oil while nothing can get through the Strait of Hormuz. So it's like, I don't know, there's a lot of fuckery going on.
There's a lot of fuckery, but I'm also listening to the residents of Cuba.
Yeah.
What are they saying? Because they're living through it. We're not. They want to be free. They would rather have anything besides what they already have. Same thing with Venezuela. They'd rather have anything what they already had.
Yeah, you see that something incredibly similar happened with Iran just a few weeks ago, where the United States was like, "Oh, the people of Iran should deserve to be free," you know, and we're like, "Yeah, this is why we're gonna bomb Iran or set them free," and then they were trying to make them, perform riots, go crazy on the government, etc.
I saw a difference though, because people in Iran that were saying that, they were Iranians that were over here.
Yeah.
People that were over there.
The Iranians
over there
were saying something else.
They were with the power.
Yeah, they are with their power.
In Venezuela, they're not with the power. They're against the power. Same thing with Cuba. They're not with Cuba. They're against Cuba.
I see.
So that's the only difference. People from America that were Iranians, they were like, yes, we're finally free. But the people that were over there, though, they were with the people over there. That's why I'm like, it's a little different. It's a little different.
Yeah.
I just feel like Cuba has been starving their community for years and years. They want to change, fool. And then also Mexico and them, they've been having talks about turning into a Mexican state. I'm telling you, I've been tapping in the whole Cuba stuff in Mexico for the last year or so, right? And it's been talks for a while because Mexico's always giving them resources, but that never touched the people. The government takes it and then they try to sell it back to the people. And over there, fool, like their average salary, I think is like probably like $10 to $15 a month, US dollars.
Yeah.
And everything's so expensive that they and only things are expensive. They don't have shelves. They have nothing in their shelves. They have a big ass store with one little aisle of a little bit of things. So it's just like they want anything that's better than what they already have. And Cuba likes to pop it and make themselves to be we're like this. We're not being pushed around. But look, you're starving your own people regardless. Because like, if Mexico and them are trading, why can't they figure it out between them? Like, is the U.S. stopping Mexico from giving them things? I don't think so. I haven't heard that before. I've heard the whole thing about Russia, them stopping because of the Russia thing and the oil. Yeah. But can they get oil from Venezuela?
Well, not anymore.
Well, they could have the last 15, 20 years.
Yeah, Venezuela they had some sort of partnership where they were getting some amount of oil from Venezuela, and that's essentially been cut off now.
But that's recently. But they've been having this electrical issues for a long time.
Yeah, they have had that for a long time.
So it's like, I just feel like they also do for some new type of power in there. And it sucks that Trump is going to take advantage of that. Of course, America. We're Americans. We're going to take advantage of that. Of course.
We are on the, we're on the higher end of morality, I guess, for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel if he takes over it and Cuba becomes a state? Or like not state, but like Puerto Rico.
Like Puerto Rico. I mean, look at the state of Puerto Rico. They're not doing great either.
They're not doing great either.
I don't think it's a service to anyone beneficially if the United States were to say, hey, we're going to take over them. So, and we seem to be doing that a lot right now. So I think it's just a power play. It's, part of imperialism that we're all a part of. Maybe even somehow connected to Epstein. I don't know. Everything's
look, I think Cuba would love to be Puerto Rico, though.
Cuba
would love to be Puerto Rico because
that's fair. Puerto Rico's slightly better.
Well, a lot better because at least there's fucking tourism there, and there's fucking food there. There's like what Bad Bunny brought a bunch of and people went over there and had a good time. You can't do that on Cuba because even their resorts are shitty. Fool. They have beautiful resorts. They have beautiful beaches. And when I was seeing blogs in the last couple months,
bro. There's nothing in the markets.
The
food,
food and the resort is like our county food here.
Yeah.
Dang.
Like it's trash, even in the resorts. So it just tells you like
people want any alternative, dog.
People want anything. I didn't know that fish is rare over there. Dog, they're an island.
Yeah.
You can't even fish. It's illegal to fish. It's illegal to have meat. Like if they catch you having meat stored, that's illegal.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
So I'm just saying, like, we like to criticize things, but I'm like, dog, they want anything than what they already have. Same thing with Venezuela. They were being starved. And I get it from the optics of it. Of course, Trump's gonna take advantage, but for the people, dog, they want anything better than what they already have right now. And if they go through more years of what they have now, they're fed up. A lot of them are escaping Mexico. I didn't know that Mexico have an open border for them. So
I didn't know that.
anybody that goes from Cuba and make it to Mexico, they end up being a resident there, and they become citizens after 2 years. So even that, like a lot of them are invading, not invading, but they're going to Mexico City. They're living and they're enjoying life. I'm seeing a lot of the creators that are that they literally vlog their whole fucking crossing and all of that. They make it and they're flourishing and they're sending them. They're able to afford their family's whole salary, the whole family's salary, with one of their weekly paychecks. They're able to give them way more. So people are like, yo, you guys don't have to work no more, because whatever you got making, I'll give you guys more of just fucking 20% of my YouTube revenue. So even that, like, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. But it is fucked up because now Trump, we are going to take over Cuba, you know?
Yeah.
But hey, it might open the border. In my opinion, Cuba should go to Mexico. That way, hey, send the Mexicans over to the resorts. They're going to make it pop, you know what I mean? I'd rather have them have chilaquiles there and a bunch of other shit. Next, you know, they turn into the fucking new Tulum over there.
I can see that happening.
But prayers to the Cubans over there, because they are going through it. For seeing the old ladies like cry and like because of hunger, and a lot of them have they rely on power for their health issues.
Yeah,
it's crazy, you know. It sucks. But prayers to Cuba, prayers to Iran, prayers to people that are suffering worldwide, because there's a lot of wars out there, and just sucks, you know.
Yeah.
What else can we do, though? Another thing that happened recently, Cesar Chavez has been accused for inappropriate behavior with young women and minors. Today, also, I started seeing all the news that were saying that they're canceling all these events.
Yeah, and it was quick.
Things.
It picked up like fire. Like I saw the biggest sources, like news sources, posting this. I was like, damn, bro, this has to be something deep. To be honest.
How recent is this?
Today.
Oh, should just
reported
today.
But supposedly, you said there's been rumors.
Supposedly, there was reports from back then that they you know, swept under the rug, and I don't know who found them or what happened, but they brought light to them, and supposedly there was inappropriate with women, young women, and minors. Obviously, personally, I've been canceling him, because he was anti-immigrant, and so I mean, fuck that for regardless.
Yeah.
So, but now seeing this is like, god damn, sheesh.
It's unfortunate that, you know, you got to tear down your heroes, but if you're touching children, you deserve what you deserve, you know. And unfortunately, they seem to be only persecuting the dead that are, you know, accused of touching children. So we need some live people caught.
Yeah, but look, let's keep it real. Trump has some of the similar accusations, and nothing has been confirmed on.
They didn't cancel President's Day.
They didn't cancel President's Day, and they both have allegations, and nothing has been confirmed on either side. So it's just like, you know.
In a few years, maybe like 20 years, when most of the people on the Epstein files are dead, you know, we'll have like a Nuremberg trial type of thing where they're like, oh, you know, we were just doing our job, you know, including with ICE going on in there. So, I mean, it's just a matter of time. Unfortunately, it's not soon enough because a lot of people are going to go without facing justice.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to, the victims themselves are going to go knowing that nothing was ever done until they die.
Pam Bondi, speak on Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi?
Yeah,
Go for it.
Bondi. So it's so funny. So a few weeks ago, there was a hearing where she was just, you know, being questioned by members of Congress, et cetera, and one of them asked her if she ever tried to reach out to the victims of Epstein, and they're like, yeah, we did our job. The Department of Justice reached out to them. We got all their quotes and everything. So then I think it was Senator Thomas. Anyways, I forget his name, but he asked the women in the courtroom if they can stand up, which are victims of Epstein, and they're like, raise your hand if you've ever reached out to the Department of Justice to give them your testimony, and they all raised their hand. And then he said, well, raise your hand if they ever, failed to reach back out to you and, you know, get your questions, et cetera, in. And all of them raised their hand. So clear proof that they never reached out to the victims to do their job, and yet there was coercion. So basically, there was an attempt from Pam Bondi to stop the files from being released, and also from the victims to be able to provide their testimony, etc. So now she's being subpoenaed because there's obviously a case where she's trying to hide the files. You know, and I think it's just a matter of time until a lot more people, unfortunately from our government and not the actual people that committed these crimes, are going to get subpoenaed for it. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, the head of the FBI isn't subpoenaed soon, because he's in the same boat where just last year he was like, oh, the Epstein files don't exist. You know, we don't have them. I looked at it myself. If I saw anything there, I would have been the first one to say anything. Obviously, that's a lie. They've already released like half of the files allegedly, and we've already been seeing like an insane amount of atrocities.
Yeah.
People are like,
and they're all mistakes of not redacting certain
and then
things,
people are changing like the file type because they're PDFs, but some of them are like images or files. So they change the PDF into like an MP4. There's videos of like people committing torture on children and stuff, and you know. And then obviously the emails where they're talking about like, you know, eating children is fucking insane. So I don't know how that's like not a headline every day. But you know,
but even the security guard that was on duty with Epstein, she Googled his name hours or minutes before he passed, and she had some like random deposits to her account.
Really?
You didn't pick that up?
No, I didn't pick that up.
That was crazy to Google it right before that happened.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. And then she's being subpoenaed, I believe, as well, because it's like, what the hell?
And you know, and then just a few weeks ago, we have a video that surfaced of Ghislaine Maxwell. I think she was in Canada, and then everyone's like, "No, that's fake." And so I look it up, and I'm like, "Yeah, it does look like her." And then there's a guy next to her, so I'm just like, "All right." Apparently, she has a brother. I looked them up, and faces match, and I'm like, "Okay, this is like proof that she's out. She's not in county like she should be," because there was videos of like a new her where like, you know, her face was different, her hair was different, her nose was way bigger. So that video of her in Canada with her brother right next to her was like, what the fuck is going on? They have this much power where they can just put a body double in the in the prison system for themselves. So now you have a lot of people talking about Epstein being out in like Florida, in Israel, etc. So
but even with the AI, it's just like, man, I don't know.
Grok is Israel.
All right. Any last thoughts on it before we wrap up?
No.
But just you can't even trust what you see now. You can't trust what you see now,
you
dog.
can't trust what you see. It's 1984 Animal Farm all over again.
Yeah.
Don't trust the proof of your eyes and your ears. You know, trust what they say. You know, trust what Trump tweets all the time. That's what they're hoping to do. So, you know, we just gotta. I think the most important thing for anyone to do right now is learn media literacy, and maybe open up a Bible, man. That's pretty important.
We'll start with a Bible verse next part.
Oh, there's a great Bible verse actually about.
for it.
I don't know it word for word, but it
AI
specifically
summary.
talks about how like if you are, you know, and Jesus is a pacifist, right? Like he's supposedly not supposed to fight or anything. But when it comes to doing harm to children, he specifically says it is better for those that should harm children to have a noose tied around their neck and be thrown into the ocean.
Get him.
So, I mean, that's words from the Bible, man. You can say whatever you want about that, but there's clear instructions regarding people that should harm babies, and I think everyone should take that into account.
Yeah. All right, and catch you guys next time, man. We are out.
God bless, guys.